What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I don't have a whole lot going on today. Just figured I'd jump on here. Cleaning up again from the tear out of the upper and lower torque boxes. I made a big old mess again. So I'm cleaning that up, getting that stuff ready. Probably, I might start on the mini tubs today. I might start out cutting out those old mini tubs. Or the old tubs, sorry. I got some stuff moved around over here. I got that car back there belongs to Turbo John. I'm getting it ready for him to pick up. Getting some of this other stuff over here ready for him to pick up. But just using the day going around cleaning. I really wasn't planning on filming anything today. But I'm out here in short sleeves and shorts, so it feels good out today. So I did buy Team Z mini tubs. But I've been thinking about cutting these out and salvaging them as much as I can and taking and basically making them look factory. I'm thinking about doing that. I don't know. Basically cut the stock tub out a little wider. Really be careful while I'm cutting all this out, and then just move it over and then weld in a strip across there. I know it's been done before. I've been thinking about doing it just to keep it looking more of a stock appearing. I don't know. I did buy the Team Z mini tubs there, so I don't know yet. I guess I need to figure it out pretty quick before I start cutting this stuff out. So, but I'm gonna get under here. As y'all can see, it is dirty under there from cutting those lower boxes out. I'm not done cleaning up the lower box areas, getting ready for the new Merillat racing boxes to go in. I'm trying to cut everything out, and then I'm going to prep everything for everything to go back in. So hopefully in the next couple weeks I'll be ready to put everything back in. After cutting all this out and getting everything ready, I did realize I still have to wire in the plug for my welder. So I got a Lincoln welder back there. I need to get a bigger bottle. It came with a small bottle, but I got a Lincoln welder, a MIG welder. I need to wire in so I have somewhere to plug it in. So I might run to Lowe's today and start prepping to wire that up too. So, but I'm gonna get back to it. I'll be back in a minute. I guess while we're talking about the car, I should ask y'all, what front end tube kit should I go with? Or should I use one at all? Should I just build it myself? I do plan on cutting it just in front of the shock towers. I'm still trying to decide if I want to leave the frame rails all the way out or cut them off right at the shock towers as well. So leave the stock frame rails all the way out, or at least a piece of the way out, and do tube in front of it, the whole end tube. Should I order a kit? I like the Team Z kit. It's kind of pricey. Definitely keeping a budget in mind. I am a budget builder. That's why I'm doing all this on my own. But I don't know what I want to do with the front end yet. I think I'm going to cut it just in front of this. So that's just in front of where this the fender mounts right here. I think I'm gonna go right in front of it, as opposed to back behind it like most go, just to keep that point that I can bolt that front fender on, because I think I'm gonna keep this car all glass, all steel for a while. I know I'll eventually put a fiberglass or carbon front end on it, and probably doors, and I have a trunk lid for it, but I sold that to Turbo John to put on his car, so I'll eventually get a different one, a different deck lid, if I do end up eventually taking the glass and steel off this car. Also, another thing just came up, I guess yesterday. I was going to build this car straight up for racing, but whenever I planned to build this car, I didn't have a title for it. I bought the car without a title. It was a Connecticut car. The guy told me that Connecticut wouldn't give him a title for it for some reason, because it was so old that he he was the owner, so he could just go get a tag for it. Well, he was selling it, and that didn't make any sense to me why they wouldn't give him a title. So after I got it, I got permission from the guy to call Connecticut and do some paperwork, and I got a hold of the right people and done the right paperwork for Connecticut, and voila, I got a title for the car. So now I'm stuck between making it a street car or a street strip car, which means that I won't be putting it on methanol right off the hit. And I just cut the trunk out, which had the mounts on it for the stock tank, which I have around here somewhere. I think it's over there in that mess. So I got to decide how I'm going to do the fuel cell in it, how many gallon fuel cell I want to put in it, what pumps I want to go with, basically my whole fuel system. I have a buddy that's he's got some parts. He's he's taking the EFI off his car and going blow through carburetor. We all kind of wonder why he wants to do that, but I think that's the cheapest and best way for him to go a little faster. But anyway, he is going to let me get some of his EFI stuff, which is a stock LS truck intake. He has 80-pound injectors. I probably want to get bigger injectors, excuse me. But yeah, I need to build a fuel system for this thing for either E85 or just the highest octane I can get right here in town. I don't think there's any E85 gas stations within like 40 or 50 miles of me, so I gotta decide if I want to put it on. If I put it on E85, I'll be buying 55-gallon drums of E85 to keep here at the house. But I need to decide if I'm gonna do E85 or just a different pump gas. And I know eventually I will go methanol, but right now I have the means to have this car on the road for a little cheaper if I was to go gas. I do have my fuel pump for whenever I do go E85, so I'll basically just need to probably, once I go methanol, I said E85, once I go methanol, I'm gonna put the fuel system in the front of the car, so it won't be that big of a switch. Injectors are the biggest reason why I'm trying to decide what I want to do. The injectors for going methanol are expensive, like super expensive, because I don't want to buy any cheaper injectors. I don't want to go 16 injectors. I'm just going to go ahead, once I do go methanol, I'm going to get billet atomizers and be done with it, hopefully. I know I've read mixed reviews about them, but they're pretty good products, so that's the way I'll go once it comes to that. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I need suggestions. What do y'all suggest on front tube kit and my mini tubs? Should I go ahead and use these Team Z's that I bought, or should I try to cut these factory ones out and just spread them out and make them look like they're factory but wider? I think that'd be pretty cool. It'd be a subtle change. Not a whole lot of people that don't know these cars, I don't think a whole lot would really notice it. They would be significantly bigger, but I can make it to where you couldn't hardly tell. But yeah, I'm gonna get back to cleaning and thinking about what I'm gonna do with this car. Alright, like I said in the beginning of the video, I didn't really have a whole lot to do today. I was trying to decide if I was gonna work on the car or not, and really all I'd done was cleaned up a bit and got more questions in my head than answers. So yeah, help me out. What should I do at the front end? What kind of tube kit should I put on it? Or heck, should I just leave it like it is? It's a lot of weight that I could cut out. So what do y'all think I should do up here? The mini tub, should I use the Team Z tubs that I bought? Or should I try to cut these out, spread them out a little bit, and keep it looking factory? And then yeah, what else do y'all suggest to me? Heck, if any of y'all watching are in the Eastern North Carolina area, or have any parts laying around you want to ship that you think I might have, drop me a DM on here, or Facebook at Zach Moore. That's another thing I've been trying to decide on. I changed my YouTube name from Zach Moore to Full Spool Racing. I'm trying to decide if I should change it back to my name or leave it as Full Spool Racing. Y'all drop a comment. Let me know what y'all think about that. I've been looking at a lot of different YouTube channels, and a lot of guys just use their names, but I figured right now in the beginning, I'm still kind of new to this. Right now it'd be easy to change it back to just my name, or anything else y'all suggest would be pretty cool for a YouTube channel. My buddy is actually the one that came up with Full Spool. I couldn't think of anything to name the channel, and I was at work. I was like, man, what do you think I should name it? And he just spit off Full Spool right off, and I was like, man, that's pretty good actually. And it stuck, so that's what I used. But what do y'all think? Should I change the channel back to my name, Zach or Zach Moore, or just something with my name, or leave it Full Spool Racing? I'm going to try to grow this channel pretty decent. It all depends on what y'all like for the content. If y'all like what I'm putting out, if y'all dislike what I'm putting out. I'm going to be showing a lot with this car. This is pretty much going to be a full-on build, start to finish, to the drag strip on this car. And I'm going to try to do most, if not all of it, myself. I'll buy tools along the way if I need them. I will have help with some things, like I'm going to build the whole cage in this thing. I've never built a cage. I have all the SFI books for the 25, it's a 25.5 chassis I think I have. I have all the SFI books that came with it. I know how to read schematics, and I know how to follow directions. So I'm going to try to put this whole cage in myself. It is mild steel. A lot of people frown upon it, but I don't have a TIG welder to be able to TIG it, and I don't really want to pay somebody else to do it. So I'm going to use what I have. I have a welder that'll weld mild steel. If I was to go chromoly, I don't have a TIG welder to weld it to where it would steel cert. So that's where I'm at on that. But yeah, y'all drop a comment for all my questions. The front end, the tubs. If y'all have any parts laying around I might be interested in, I'm definitely a budget builder. That's why most of the stuff I have came secondhand. Actually, yeah, a lot of the stuff I have came secondhand. That's the type of racing I'm gonna be into. That's our whole group that I race with. Y'all, most of y'all that are watching this are from Turbo John's YouTube channel. You saw that's the same type of racer I am, just a low budget, get in where I fit in type of racing. Hey buddy. But yeah, I'm gonna jump off here. Y'all get out there, race, and keep on wrenching.